welcome to My Community is Durham. I'm Morgan Hoffman.
I'm Mark Zucmanin. Every week, Morgan and I will venture out to the Durham community to meet your neighbors.
The creative, the unsung heroes, and people just like yourselves who make Durham region such a vibrant community to live in.
Today, we're at Rotary Park in Ajax. Magic is in the air, and kids are enchanted with all the fun they can conjure up. Neil Croswell learned at a very young age that magic's where it's at.
We'll visit Gate 316, where the spirit of family is helping people get their lives back on track.
And later, we'll meet Rob McFarland, who has a passion for woodworking.
Do you believe in magic? Sometimes you think it's real, sometimes you think it's fake. Neil Croswell, a Pickering resident, knows the secret.
Pickering's own Neil Croswell is magically climbing his way to the top. He is a magician with many tricks up his sleeve.
Are you card players at all?
Yeah.
A little bit, a lot?
Yeah, we play cards.
Oh, okay. I'm actually going to show you the world's fastest card trick. So could I get you to hold out your hand for me?
Yeah, just take my glasses off
Yeah,
so
no
I can see
worries.
you.
The 10 of diamonds. The 10, this will be your card, okay?
Okay,
Just
yeah.
hold out your hand for me.
Yeah.
We'll take the 10 will be yours.
Right.
I want you to see, look at this. I said the world's fastest card trick. 3, 2, 1. Now I have the 10. Turn it over. Take a look. I told you it was fast.
Very good, very good.
Entertaining people. It's what I love to do, and my magic allows me to do that. I can't sing, I can't dance, so magic is my way to entertain. It's just what I love to do. I mean, just the reactions you get. Just because I'm a magician, I don't think I'm better than you because I know the secret and you don't. It's just my way of entertaining, and I just love to see people's reactions and just amazing them.
But like most things we do in life, we have to learn it as we go. In Neil's case, he had direction. Cliff Harden mentored him for over a decade.
3 little balls, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, this time open your hand, close it up real quick, hang on tight, turn it over, that's good. Now how many balls have you got this time?
I think 3. I had 3.
No, I think maybe you've only got 1. What do you think?
Good job.
Open your hand very slowly.
1.
1. His mother asked me if I would consider teaching him. Well, at that point, at first I said, no, I don't think I want to do that, you know. And, so anyhow, she persisted, and at that time I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and I thought, well, I need something to take my mind off of the cancer, so I'll go and maybe I'll go and teach this young man, you know.
He said he was starting a magic school for 5 students. I showed up for the lessons, and I was the only one to show up, and he's still my mentor now.
Working with Neil it's a real joy. He is so, when I first started with him, he was so hungry for knowledge that it was, I had to practically kick him out the door at the end of our session.
Neil's eagerness to learn, paired with Cliff's expertise, created a lifelong bond, stronger than magic itself.
Oh, I'm so proud of him.
Why are you so proud of him?
Well, he's like the grandson I never had. Well, we're just good friends now. We're not teachers anymore. He knows as much as I do now, I'm sure, and more. He's really come along in the last few years, you know. I think you're going to see him in Vegas. I really do.
Neil's passion for magic landed him first place at the Canadian Association of Magicians competition. His hard work and dedication paid off, but most of all, it was something that Cliff believes he was born to do.
Here we go. Give it a tug. Make sure it's a solid piece of rope. Now, have you ever heard the saying, the hand is quicker than the eye? Have you heard this? I will prove the hand is quicker than the eye. Watch the 2 ends real close. The 2 ends go down inside the pocket. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Now the 2 ends are out here. The middle's in the pocket, proving the hand is quicker than the eye. Check out the rope. Make sure. I love doing what I do. Just the fact that it's opened so many opportunities for me. Because of it, I've just met so many people, done so many shows. Because of it, I've got to travel across North America to different magic conventions, competitions, and I mean, I live, eat, and breathe magic. It's what I'm here for.
Mark, you should have known that a magician never reveals their secrets.
Well, whatever the case is, Neil Croswell is definitely a star in the making, taking part in many competitions across Canada and the Durham region.
Up next, For the Love of Wood. Families at Rotary Park are enjoying watching their kids play around. Hey guys! But for some families, the world is full of despair and they don't know where to turn. Gate 316 is an outreach center that helps anyone who walks through their front doors.
Well, that's good. Lucky. She'll be happy to see those. Yeah. I believe that Gate 316 is vitally important to Oshawa because these people who don't have enough money to live on, they need us desperately. What happened to her?
She broke her arm.
Oh, I didn't know she broke her arm. I believe that we also help to keep the crime rate down because of all the things we do for free, like the clothing, the food. Then they might have to go out and steal it somewhere. And because we're providing it, they don't have to go out and steal it.
Anybody come back to you? Well, me, with my beautiful wife, Sue, we actually are the directors. We've been doing this for 14 years. But being in the ministry, you don't have one job. I do the cooking, I clean the floors, I do the paperwork, I deal with the clients. We just do whatever you're called to do and you do it.
You have a lot of people at their party or just family? Or?
Just some family. Gate 316 has really made a difference in my life because I don't sit at home 24/7 feeling sorry for myself. Hey George, how's it going? You putting up new clothes? I have a hard time walking, so I use the walker. It's permanent now, but I started having problems about 5 or 6 years ago, and I've been to every specialist going, and they can't figure out what's wrong. Is that a pair of pants up there, or are they shorts? I've got to put up with people making fun of me the way I walk and try to intimidate me.
So you got a bed. That's good. Is there anything else you're going to need?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I usually grab shirts and stuff when I need stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. Are you okay for furniture?
I love my muffins.
I do too.
I have general mental health issues. I have schizophrenia. I've tried to work quite a bit. I don't do so well after, let's say, after a couple of months, things usually start to deteriorate in jobs. I've tried my best, but it's not easy. I'm not a stupid person by far. I'm educated. I've taken college and high school, like I graduated. Kind of got knocked on my rear end. I can say it's a tough world out there. I think everybody knows that. I keep my head above water, that's it right now. It's not easy.
Thanks.
There you go.
Thanks, Sid.
You know, probably if it wasn't for this place, I'd be a lot worse off.
For some people, it's their social life. For other people, it's their family. It's the only place where they get any support. It's the only place where anybody cares about how they're doing, because they might not have any family at all, and we're family to them. We spend Christmases together, we cry together, we laugh together, and we go through all the issues that a family would go through, and that's why we feel so much like a family.
Well, to me, it's one big family. I just love being here. I love sharing with people. I love people. So you got to be a mode where you want to help people. And myself, that's all. I've been around the world many times for an oil company until I retired. Met a lot of people, but none as special as these people. These are special people.
I've seen a lot of changes. We've grown probably about 10 times the size that we were when we started out. And there's certainly more people coming, and the needs are getting, every year that passes by, we have more people coming in, and the needs are getting more serious, and the needs just grow and multiply every day.
You can definitely tell that Sue and Earl treat everyone like family.
For more information, you can visit the Gate 316 website.
Living life at your own speed is the motto at the Oshawa Senior Citizen Center. Eileen Maringer is living proof that you could find a new hobby at any age.
So she's saying you put this after the cleansing?
Yes.
Before this?
Yeah.
A ladies' luncheon, a time to socialize with friends. It's where Eileen Mannering feels exactly in her element. She's been a member of the Oshawa Senior Citizen Center for years.
Today, I just came on my own. I didn't call anybody to see if they wanted to have lunch. I came on my own and I sat at this table with these ladies, and I think I have sat with them before. So, you know, I'm prepared to go out and meet other people, and there's always people interested at the table. And it's just nice. It's a nice little break in the day.
I'm gonna just pass this around so you can see what those are.
The luncheons provide an outlet for women to interact and learn a healthy lifestyle, something Eileen is particularly interested in.
I think I needed to come out today. I just thought it was a nice free day today, and I thought it would be interesting. We're at this age where we need to do something about our makeup and you know, trying to preserve our looks as long as possible. So that really, and it's nice to come out and meet new people.
We all tend to get gravity affecting us at a certain age, and everything tends to go this way. So why not bring it up as much as you can? When you're cleansing, when you're moisturizing, anything that you're doing when it comes to your face, always up and out.
Well, I think I learned that we should be looking after our skin. Perhaps it's a bit late for me, but you know, I guess it's never too late to start. You know, taking care of our skin and related to weather and so on.
There's a little surprise at the end of the presentation. We've got the fire department coming. They're going to do a quick little presentation, and they're handing out the CO2 fire alarms for your home. So they're handing those out as well for free. So my name is Kristen Osborne. I am the Recreation and Special Events Program Coordinator of the Oshawa Senior Citizen Centers at the Northview branch. Some ladies might just be at home. They might not be able to do something like this once a month. So it's important that they get out and they can socialize. They can, you know, not be alone at home, socialize with their friends, try new things maybe they wouldn't have tried otherwise. So I think it's important that they stay active and stay socializing with their friends. Sometimes when people think of seniors, they have an idea of what they think seniors are, but to me, they're people. They're just people to me that they have these experiences, these lives that they've lived, and they can teach me so much. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to have experienced that if I didn't work with the senior center. So they've just shared a lot, and they make me laugh every day. So it's very rewarding.
When Eileen isn't attending the ladies' luncheon, she's busy singing melodies with the Troubadours. Eileen is passionate and adores singing and dancing in the ensemble.
I'm sort of heavily involved in the Troubadours. I started when I retired. I thought I would like to come out, and hadn't done singing since I was a teenager, and thought, oh well, whatever, I'm this age and I'll just join this fun thing. I didn't want a conventional choir. We have a lot of fun. And then I also take, when I can again, because the Troubadours take up 3 days a week, and I took some exercise courses. I'm not big on exercise, but I took the dancercise, which is really great. Gets you moving and you're doing exercise without thinking about it. So that's really fun. And then at Legends, while I was there, I pushed myself to go swimming. And so, you know, it's good to get out and do these things.
The Oshawa Senior Citizen Center provides programs to educate and empower the senior community in Durham region.
This is a great place to come. The outdoors are lovely. You can sit and relax. It's a nice, pleasant environment. I really like Northview and I like Legends. They're just lovely places to be. You can go to the library while you're at Legends, and you know, there's so much there. So we're very lucky to have so many senior centres and, you know, such nice people to meet.
Whether it's fitness, dance, learning how to use computers, or technology,
the Oshawa Senior Citizen Center offers programs and services to anyone over 55. To find out more information, visit oscc.ca.
Coming up next, the Shafula family goes vegetarian.
Rob McFarlane has been working in carpentry for over 30 years, and now he's using all that experience to teach. From sawing to gluing, you name it, Rob can teach anything in woodworking.
Woodworking entails of three things: building, making, and carving. And for Rob McFarlane, it is a passion.
Oh, I've been woodworking for 30 some odd years, but I came up with this idea 15 years ago, 16 actually, and felt that I wasn't the only one that needed a place with equipment and get some knowledge on how to do things. Yeah, we'll do all the finishing for you. It's going to be a custom color, is it? No, this one's white. Oh, it's white? Okay, good. Well, I enjoy woodworking myself, and it's always nice to share the knowledge that you have with people that are hungry to know what's going on and how to do things. So I enjoy doing that. When we get to the edge banding, we'll show you how to do all the edge banding. You know how to do it anyway. So we'll get you all set up, okay?
Great, thanks very much.
Rob's expertise has helped many people in his shop, turning their interest for woodworking into full-time careers.
Well, I've had a lot of people come in here. For instance, you'll meet a young lady, Lisa, coming in shortly, where she broke away from her normal day-to-day job and started doing cabinetry woodworking professionally. And she's coming on really quite well, does nice work. So there's a success story.
I actually was in the banking business before this. Yeah, I was actually just a financial advisor for 20 years and decided that I wanted to do this. I had my cabinet, I had an extension done in my kitchen, and I was looking at the cabinets and I'm thinking, well, I can do this. So, you know, I always had an interest with tools, and I always had an interest with woodworking. So I took some courses at Humber College and just started from there.
I'm retired from General Motors. I retired 1.5 years ago, so I've really gotten into it a little bit more in the last 1.5 years.
So got this set up where you've got excess amount of style material on either end.
That's awesome. I can extract all his knowledge from him, and I'm fairly new to woodworking, so this is really good for me because I don't know a lot. So if I don't know anything, I go and I talk to Rob.
Rob also likes to show the safe and proper way of working with wood.
We're going to use our left hand as our guide hand. We're going to keep the hand down on the piece of wood, pushed down and into the fence, and this will act as our guide.
But is it like gloves? The blade doesn't like hit your hand or anything?
Well, let's hope not.
Oh,
let's hope not. We don't want that to occur.
No.
All right, so your right hand is going to be your feed hand.
Yes.
Your left hand is going to be your control hand.
Okay.
And you're going to hold the material down and into the fence.
Okay.
You'll proceed forward. You slide your hand back, but you never lift up the pressure.
Okay.
The pressure is always down. When you get the piece of material all the way on the table, you shift and put your right foot forward.
Oh, it's all about the positioning.
It is indeed. Now, you very gently take it through, all the way past the blade, and then you shut the machine off. We've made the cut. And when the blade stops, then you can pick up your piece of scrap material.
That's scrap, we don't need that anymore.
Throw it away,
all right.
And then you can reach for your cut piece. Now, we'll measure that as exactly 6 inches, and that's exactly what I want.
A perfect cut.
A perfect cut.
Rob McFarlane enjoys sharing his knowledge with every person that enters his shop. If you just want to have some fun or start a business, Rob will open his doors to anyone.
It's always been a love of mine.
Wow, Mark, you didn't even touch the wood.
I was a little intimidated by the saw. Or Rob.
Well, whatever the reason, Rob McFarlane's do-it-yourself shop is located at 806 Ritson Road South in Oshawa.
Before it was hip in Hollywood, Jenny Shafula was living a vegetarian lifestyle. After years of perfecting the vegetarian recipes, Jenny and her husband Afsal felt like Durham was ready to embrace a healthy lifestyle.
Jenny and Afsal Shafula know all about the ups and downs of owning a restaurant. They opened the doors to the Jasmine Garden in 2008. Since then, it's been a wild ride.
It's been challenging, it's been interesting, it's been fun, and it's been drudgery. Does that summarize it well?
It was a dream I had for many years, and because I've always been health conscious, and during my research across Durham region, I found there was no vegetarian restaurants, none that were exclusively vegetarian.
Along with the challenges of being first-time entrepreneurs, the Shafula family took a huge risk when they started a business during an inopportune time.
I never stopped to think, honestly, before that this is not going to work. I always had the optimism that it would. But after we started and then we were in the middle of a recession, yes, the thoughts were there, but I couldn't turn back. The money was spent and everything was a go.
Number one, it's vegetarian, so it's a niche market, right? I thought that might help. And number two, I figured if we can survive the recession, we'll be okay.
Some might say that working with your spouse is not always the best idea, but Jenny and Afzal have found the key to keeping the peace.
Oh God, he's terrible. No. No, he's very, very supportive of the business. He literally runs the business. He's an asset because he does the financial part of it. I do the food part of it. We're not in each other's faces 24/7.
I'm not sure if the restaurant is an extension of home or whether the reverse is true, because I come home, I'll do the dishes, she'll cook. So I'm not quite sure how much different it is. Because we do share the housework anyways. So to me it's the same.
I'll be back here by 5 to get you. Be ready, packed. Okay? Family life is paramount to everything for me. Everything. So I put that before everything. Right? So I take care of family business first, then my business outside. It's tough to balance it, but I'm a tough gal. I come from good stock.
The importance of family is also reflected throughout the restaurant.
I chose the Jasmine Garden because my youngest child, her name is Jasmine, and it has a connotation of pureness and simple.
It's nice. Like, you can go into, I go into that plaza with my friends all the time, and like we go to like a pizza store, and like they even come to the restaurant sometimes. It's cool, and I can be like, my name's on that board right there, and it's nice. It's nice, knowing that I was kind of this like thought of, and my mom wanted it to be named after me, so it's nice.
Members. She reminds me of you.
Hey, you're old.
There you go.
I have a close relationship with my parents, and I find I've always been raised very close to my parents. They've always been there. Whenever my dad comes home from work, I'm always with him. And they're fun to be around. Like, they're intelligent people. You can have silly conversations with them. You can have like very productive conversations with them. It doesn't matter.
Seeing people's reaction, especially people who have dietary challenges, where they can't go and eat out. But when they come into our restaurant, and if we say it's gluten-free, they know it's gluten-free. If we say there's no lactose in it, they can rest assured there's no lactose. So that's what keeps me going, is people like it, and I like that they like it.
Whether we are successful in years to come or whether we fail in years to come, I tried it and I actually like it. I really like it, and I'm providing a service there for people. Yes, I won't have any regrets.
Jenny Shafula is also a supply teacher in Durham region and actually taught our very own Mark Signanin. Now, Mark, she told me you're a little shy as a kid. Is that true?
Believe it or not, it's true. I was a shy child.
Wow, I find that a little hard to believe. The Jasmine Garden is located at Meadow Glen Drive and Garden Street in Whitby.
For more information about My Community is Durham, or if you have a great story idea, visit rogerstv.com.
After spending all day with the kids, Mark and I decided it was time to reclaim the magic of our youth.
Everyone we met today brought a little bit of magic back into our lives.
Whether it's through woodworking or creating family spirit,
or discovering new hobbies at any age, as Neil Crosswell showed us.
You're never too old to stop believing in magic. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Oh! Thanks for joining us today. I'm Mark Suchnanen.
And I'm Morgan Hoffman, and my community is Durham.
And my community is Durham too.
It's really hot on the slide.